gave us $11.50. But we're not happy about the families that are affected. $11.50 is okay, but $12.50 an hour is where we should start. That's what we look for, where we should start. We got a first-hand look at what it's like in the lives of those people that's affected with minimum wage. So we're urging you to be spearheaded, to urge your fellow councilors. $12.50 an hour is what we need. That's where we started. $11.50 is okay, but we don't do that in 2016. How are we going to survive between now and 2016? Time is of the essence. All we ask is $12.50 an hour is where we start. Y'all was doing that side council? You all right with me? But you know, deviate. No what's going to happen. That's from Washington, D.C., and that's from the heart. That's not how it is. $12.50 an hour is where we need to be, is where we should start. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Let's hear from Michael, Working Families Coalition.
Hey.
All right.
There's no place like Rapid Meeting this morning, guys. We're right here with you fighting for social and economic justice. I want to applaud the councilman for supporting our ballot initiative that raises the minimum wage to $12.50 an hour, raises wages for temp workers to 70% of the minimum wage, and indexes both of them for inflation. I also want to thank him for taking on this challenge because the people of D.C. are hurting. They're hurting bad, and time's running short. I also want to call all the other elected officials to take this challenge and also support our ballot initiative, because working families in D.C. are on a treadmill, and more people are falling off every day to the class of 4 because they can't keep up with the rising cost of living in D.C. Far too many people are chained in poverty, and what the council does today is one step towards where we need to be, but at the same time, taking one tough off and even one tough on is not enough. So again, I'd like to recall out everyone to support our ballot initiative. It's $12 an hour for everyone, 70% minimum wage for tip workers, and extra for inflation. Thank you so much.
United for Justice.
We can barely even hear. Yeah.
Today is a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Yes.
Yes. And all tip restaurant workers will be able to stay home when they're sick instead of having to come into work. I work at the Employment Justice Center, and we're the place where workers go when they have a legal issue on their job and they need free legal advice. So we have workers come and they say, I got injured on the job, but then when I tried to go to the doctor and get better, I got fired from my job. And thanks to the bill that we're passing today, this will not have to happen to any worker here in the District of Columbia. And I just want to thank Councilmember Tommy Wells. You've been steadfast throughout this process. You're the one who's been at more events than any other council member or probably anyone else in the city. And I wanted to present to you today one of the t-shirts I know you've been eyeing throughout this whole campaign. Change like this for all. Will also help all workers, not just restaurant workers, who otherwise have to wait a whole year right now before they get their paid sick days. And when we pass this bill, they'll be accruing their days, they'll be earning days from the very first day on the job, able to use them as soon as the probationary period of 90 days is done. And this bill will help workers who even right now are supposed to be getting paid sick days, but their employers aren't following the law, because this bill will give those workers real remedies and strengthen the enforcement procedures in these laws. And that means it also helps honest businesses that are trying to follow the law.